Thoughts on the Oklahoma City Thunder being 20-1?
I just think that they look like a team that's, a championship caliber team. If you think about their defense, which now adding J-Dub back to the fold, I think that they're since they gotten J-Dub back, I think they top 5 in the league in defense, top 3 in the league in defense, something like that. I'm on
What
record.
were they before?
I think that they were right. They were right there, but I think they're better now. Right. But I think that they're better now. I'm on record saying I think Case and Wallace. Y'all dudes talk to me about Lou Dort this and about Chet that. I think Case and Wallace is going to make the All-League defensive team this year. I think he's been a great point of attack defender. I think he's been a great on-ball defender. One of the things that I really dig about him in terms of his disruption is how he gets open court rips. Open court rips change momentum, and I think Case and Wallace has done a great job at that. That Phoenix game that you talked about, Ron, just so to be clear, I think SGA had he had what he had 36 in that
37.
game? 37. Just so you know, he had 20 going into the fourth. He only had 20 going into the fourth, and he just got going. And once he got going, I mean, it's pretty special to have a bucket getter like that, and then to add J-Dub back into the fold. I mean, this Oklahoma City team looks like a championship caliber team. They look awesome.
Real talk, are these dudes going to win 75 games?
75 is pushing it. And matter of fact, good morning to everybody.
The way they're going, they're gonna go 81-1 right now.
81, real talk, it doesn't say
the way they go.
Ron, I do think they can break the record. I do think they can break the record if they gun for it. Because doing stuff like that, you have to be intentional about it. You don't just so happen to get 75 wins. You have to try to go out there every night and accomplish that. And so my question is, by the time they have the 1 seed wrapped up by, mid-February, it seems, the rest of the season, are they going to care enough to continue to, on that pace to get to 70 plus? If they want to, I do think they can. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility, but I don't know if they're going to have the motivation to do it.
Real talk. Let's stop talking like they're running away with the Western. They're only 4 games up on the Lakers right now. That's it.
Chill.
They're only 4 games up on the Lakers right now.
Chill.
They're 4 games up in 20 games.
Yes.
That means they're on track to be 16 games up. That's not, you can't just be like, oh, it's only 4 games. After 2 games, you're only going to be 1 game up on the opposition.
That's it.
That's not how they're 4 games up after 20 games of an 80-game season, which means by the end of the season, they will be 16 games up if they continue at this pace.
The way that if in 4 months, they look like the Lakers are going to win. I think the way the Lakers are playing,
4 games
look like the Lakers are going to win like 60.
Is a big margin.
It look like the Lakers are going to win 60 plus games. But to your point, real talk, I don't think the Oklahoma City Thunder will take their foot off the gas, especially when teams like the Lakers are playing like they playing. Because the Lakers can win 65 games this year. Is that ridiculous to think?
I don't think they're winning 60.
Mars, just make sure we clear on the pace they're going right now. Wait.
If I say no, I'm a Lakers fan. Yeah, sure.
You just told me. You just told me that the way that the Lakers are going right now, they could win 60 plus games, close to 65 games. Very much like what happened with the Golden State Warriors in 16. Just so y'all know, San Antonio won 67 games that year. As good as
the Lakers will not be winning 60 plus games this year.
Sure, they could.
Why not, Swiper? Why can't they win 60 games?
I think they're. But I mean, that's when you get into the minutia. I think they're a really good team, but 60 is that's a lot. That's a lot of games, Chill. That's all I'm saying. That's a lot of games.
And they were on pace to win those games.
No, but I don't think they. Maybe. I'll leave them.
City is on pace to win the games that they're playing. What and with the Lakers
because they are structured completely different, and the Lakers are more dependent on things to go well for them than OKC.
You mean like the best scorer in the league?
No, scoring. See, that's the thing. Scoring is traditionally.
The best scorer in the league is in OKC.
The scoring traditionally doesn't.
I don't know, real talk.
Scoring traditionally does not be. That's not the thing that carries you to that kind of win profile. Sure. Typically, it's defense. So the issue is you have to be able to function high level on both ends, and you have to have something that I think sells you on a game night in, night out basis. OKC's relying on all-time great defense every night, no matter what. Rain, sleet, snow, cold, hot, great team, bad team. They have the best defense of the era every single night. And then that's on top of really high-level role play from Chet Holmgren, from A.J. Mitchell, from Case and Wallace, whoever, all-time great scoring from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really great interior defense and interior passing with Isaiah Hartenstein, elite wing defense at all times, and then you're rotating a influx of really good players. And shout out to my boy, my dude Matt Moore. On the Buckets podcast the other day, he talked about the difference between OKC and EPM loss. So basically, if you take the EPM scores for everybody on OKC, but then you take the cash that these players are making, OKC has more room to lose people in their rotation because they have a very low rate payroll because everybody's on a rookie contract outside of Shea. And so what happens is if that you are losing players like Chet and Dub, your roster is still dispersed because they're all on rookie deals. You have a bunch of young players and other players on the roster that can make up for the difference. Like when they have Alex Caruso out or they have Chet Holmgren out, they can always find a way to make shift a lineup around Shea.
Which is really interesting too, Swiper, because I mean, we still if we're gonna lose J Dub, right, and we're gonna lose, I don't know, Chet, who are we replacing these dudes with? I mean, we're replacing these dudes we're replacing these guys with guys who are also awesome that fit into what we're doing. So it's not like it's just a plug and play or the next man up. No, we're replacing these guys with guys who are really good. I mean, Mitchell looks like he could possibly be the sixth man of the year and most improved player.
But now, dude, he's making $3 million a year.
Yeah, he on the books for a little bit of money. So here's the problem. The problem is that these guys, these contracts aren't forever. These deals are going to end.
Well, we're just talking about this year, though, because you're asking the difference between them and the Lakers. The Lakers don't have that ability. They simply don't have the ability to do that. Yeah, go ahead.
I will say this about the Lakers, and I was low on them coming into the season because I was worried about the defense. But I did say from the get-go that we would be an elite offensive unit. And with those three players of Luka, Reeves, and LeBron James, I do think it is very possible that the Lakers are the second best team in the West. That now to me is very much so on the board. I was never as high on Denver as some other people. I don't see them as in the same category of OKC. I'm not of that belief. I think it's OKC, and then there's a few teams in the West fighting for that 2 spot between Denver, Houston, LA, Minnesota. Those are kind of the teams in that tier that's fighting for their 2 seed. But that Laker defense is that Laker offense is so elite. We're putting up 120, 130 regularly right now since LeBron's been back. And I know we've been playing some bottom tier teams, but it can't be dismissed. Obviously, the step that Austin Reeves has made now makes this a very possible thing for us to continue being this good offensively for the entirety of the season.
Yo, Swiper, I just want to ask you. So, and this isn't necessarily to push back because you made some fair points, but real talk is right. The Lakers have been the second best team in the West. I'm just saying, like, what makes you think that they can't keep this up?
I don't think so.
I don't even want to get into whether they're the second or third best team. I just want to talk about them winning 60 games. You don't think that their offense can carry them to 60 games? You don't think that Luka and Austin Reeves can continue at this rate? And even with LeBron coming and winning 2 or 3 games, doing LeBron things?
Well, I think if you're saying can their offense do it, they're going to play against better offense at the year. So even just right now, like the Lakers, so the Nuggets, the Houston Rockets, and the Knicks, I can't remember who have the best offenses in the league right now. The Nuggets, Rockets, and Celtics, and then the Lakers are our 5th. So then when they start playing versus some of these other teams, then the question is going to become like offensive execution versus the other teams, and then you're going to put in the injury stuff there. There's lower body injuries with Luka. Do they persist? Does it happen again? Austin Reeves, does he get dinged up? LeBron, how often is he able to play?
Right, but they got the 4th best offense.
Talk about why on the court.
I know. No, he's asking me a question for 60 wins. I'm just telling him this is typically how these things work long term. Okay. And they have the 4th best offense, but the issue is they already have injuries. DeAndre Ayton just got hurt again. So I'm saying we don't know how long that's going to be for.
5 games too, by the way.
But I'm saying that means
the 4th best offense with LeBron missing majority.
I agree. I hear you, but I'm with you. But there's also there's a pretty stark gap between you and the top. So I'm saying he's asking me 60 wins over the course of a year. I don't know if they will push themselves to win 60 wins. I just don't think that's realistic for me. I think anywhere between 54, 50, 52, 56, somewhere around that range, that's perfectly fine. 60 wins is just a lot. I just don't know if they're going to actually make a push to try to win that many games. Houston's another team. Like if you just kind of look at where they are and like how good they've been, how they've been performing above expectation, and where their offense and their defense and stuff in, they have a better 60-win profile than the Lakers do right now. But again, like I said, I think when you can rely on like high-level defense consistently, more often than not, that helps you out a lot. So I would say Houston probably has a better chance to
Swiper,
to do that.
You've always been a component of these high-level defenses when it's the most important. The Denver Nuggets is a prime example. This Denver Nuggets team, their defense, the year that they won the NBA championship, really turned up in the playoffs. Well, I remember that Laker team when they had Shaq and Kobe, that defense was not very good during the regular season. When you got into the postseason, it got even better. So, I mean,
the number one defense in the playoffs in 01, too.
Exactly. 100% they did. So, I mean, you're a component of that, Swiper, when turning up the defense when it matters the most. So, I can appreciate what the Lakers offense is right now because I think Denver leads the league. I mean, you can straighten me out. I think Denver leads the league in points right now. I think the Lakers are like
points or like efficiency, like
no. I think the Nuggets are at the top of the league in points right now today. I don't think it's anybody.
Well, they're the number one offense in the league, right now.
Yeah, I don't think anybody scores more than them on a night-to-night basis. With that being said, I feel like when we play defense when it matters the most, which is the playoffs, and I'm not going to exclude the regular season, but I feel like when you play defense when it matters the most, I mean, I feel like the Lakers got a good enough crew that they can win. I feel like they can win 50. I feel like they can win 60 games.
But just to follow up real quick. Well, then what are the Nuggets are on pace to win 60. The Rockets are on pace to win 60. The Lakers are on pace to win 60.
Somebody's got to go this way.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you're not going to have 4 teams with 60+ wins in the Western Conference.
Mars, realistically,
before the season though, or before the season started, because I think I was the highest on the Lakers. I had the Lakers winning 55+ before the season started. But for the Nuggets though, Swiper, you even as good as I think the Nuggets are, I think it was you that kind of were saying that you guys won't push for 60 though. You know, like a team like the Nuggets might kind of reel it in and just be happy with making the playoffs. Do y'all think that could be the same with the Lakers? That they could maybe reel it in a little bit as well and not go for
60? It depends on where they are in terms of seedings. We're not going to act like teams don't duck smoke. Let's make sure that we clear on that. And bad matchups lead to exits early in the playoffs. So let's make sure that we're clear when we understand that a Laker team that's, I don't know, they got 55 wins, but instead of seeing Houston in round 1, we get to see Portland in round 1. We could beat them. We ain't gonna have no problem with them, and we'll let somebody else deal with Houston. So yes, they might drop a couple games just off the strength of that.
Yo, Mars. So as of right now, Denver's on pace to win 60 games. The Rockets are on pace to win 60 games. The Lakers are on pace to win 64 games, to be exact. And the Thunder are on pace to go 81-1. So realistically, best case scenario for all 4 of those teams, do you think they could all finish, if everything goes right for them, you think they could all finish with 60 wins? Or is that just ridiculous?
That means that the Western Conference got to go the other way, Ron. Like if we got 4 teams winning 60 games, that means that the rest of the conference is garbage. And I don't think that's realistic.
Yeah, that's
no.
No, but I think they're all individually good enough to, if they went for it, they could win 60. But I don't think they could all win 60 this season because of what it would mean about the rest of the conference. But I do think if the Lakers went for it, they could win 60 if everything went right for them and then wrong for like a lot of other teams. And then same with the Rockets, same with the Nuggets. But realistically, I probably would say none of them hit 60. But that doesn't mean they won't. Just I wouldn't bet on it. It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.